Hello guys, this was a game that was recorded on my Twitch TV channel, but the intro, unfortunately I was playing music and YouTube can be pretty funny with that in terms of just blocking it for entire regions. So I'm going to re-record the first 20 seconds. Okay, so the team rundown is going to be ELYSIUM with Insane, Menace, Sebhes, Gizmo, Heya and Bobica against Kings, which is Player, Leku, No Sleep, who is Cherry, Tony, Leo and Swanidius. And we are going to watch Insane off the start. Let's see if he can get anything done, as he is going to make his way towards side with ELYSIUM on the defense first, propping up that nade. And he's going to be able to time it pretty nicely. Not going to be able to get any kills, maybe a bit of damage, as he does manage to take down one player. Coming towards side, nice headshot to make it two. Triple frag comes out for Insane. And now we are going to transition over to the main cast. Yeah, as the push is still coming in, revives maybe going to be picked up. Nice revive play from Leku, as it does look like they're going to be able to stream on through. Have they got the engineer? It is one player left at back, and it is going to be able to get the frags. No build for Cherry. He didn't wait for the medic support. He was trying to get there before the respawn. Rifles coming across. He's going to clean up that side attack. These revives have been really nice from Kings. And you have seen ELYSIUM do the sneaky build on the barrier. Maybe they thought they were going to lose tank. And again, Cherry gets close to the tank, but no medic there in time. It's kind of nice to die next to the tank. Get that build, just because you get revived. You can get the build in as you're revived. Player making it into corner. He has got a teammate, should I say, for support. This looks like we could have a pretty frantic game. Tony going quite defensive on side. Waiting for some teammates. Anticipating a push. Nice gib. That was a nice gib by Bobica. Instead of going for the kill, he went for that gib on side. We should see a rifle come here quickly. Tony's going to get in a bit of damage. Nice grenade. Will it pick up any frags? He does manage to pick up one. Probably going to be more. Heya with 2 frags. He's going to push in towards side. Gets taken down. 3 frags for Heya. But again, Kings seem to be staying alive quite well. Even though they're getting taken down, a lot of frags going ELYSIUM's way. The revives seem to be doing pretty good. Good amount of work. We're going to hear the endless spin. Never mind. Damn you, ET. Try and get a side push. Nice nades. It's a bit of damage onto Insane, who actually does die. Again, the revive player, both teams so far, so good. I'm going to pick up someone from ELYSIUM now. Got the engineer. He should have gone for that medic. An engineer can get revived, but a medic is dead forever. Well, unless he gets revived. You know what I mean. Barrier plant maybe coming in. I think it was just a drop and dead. So far, ELYSIUM done a good job. Held off the 3 minutes. A lot of pressure coming their way. Nice rifle from Tony here. It's going to open things up in the side. The corner. Revive should come in for the Axis player. I think tapped out. Aggressive moves from Bobica. Getting the info. Just trying to slow them down at main. Nice nade from Insane. Gets a bit of damage off towards the rifle. He knows they're going towards back now. 3 players. Gizmo taken down. No revive. Nice revives from player. Dancing around in the open. Mines everywhere. 3 frags though. Sebhes picks up 2. 4 frags for Sebhes. But it should be... Oh, he didn't bring his needle out. And Sebhes picks up 5 frags on that main push. Leku went for the frag and there was a dead engineer ahead of him. That would have been an instant tank build. There would be nothing that the Axis could have done. As not sure what that was about. Sebhes finds his own mine. Oh, they're talking. I think he did a great shot. Push coming in from side. Sebhes again. Just in position on tank. Sort of like overlord position. Overwatch position, you can see everywhere. Let's get all the mines into play. The problem with not putting too much pressure on main for a little bit, you can get the mines out there. And then when you want to put, when you maybe really need to go through main, oh, the tank build, sneaky. Snuck past ELYSIUM and me, but they're not going to be able to move the tank. Damage is going to come in, insta damage. Nice play from ELYSIUM. He didn't manage to hit his use key in time. Interesting rifle. Didn't really call that one, I guess. This is ELYSIUM going aggressive. They're going to catch him in the corridors. Grenade in through main. The barrier back still, or the second barrier is still built. Nice nade from Gizmo. He took a bit of damage. Support play coming in. Rifle's going to move across. He is taken down. Nice play from Menace, who I don't think has got mega experience on the rifle. So, and he's coming up against Tony. In terms of, you know, that comparison, very different. As the engineer isn't going to get killed first, so impossible to revive. Nice double frag from Insane. Did get a bit of support. Mine again down on main. Nice idea from Leku trying to pick up that medic as he pushed in for the revive, but not going to be able to get things done. 9 minutes remain on the clock. Not a lot of time. So this is where they feel they need to go for these main pushes, and there's mines all over it. Oh, there isn't actually. Nice strike. Nice nade. Doesn't pick up a frag. Rifle towards side, does manage to pick up one. I'll watch a bit of Menace. Like I said, I don't think he's mega experienced with the rifle. I think, obviously, the nade side of it, just chucking some nades, he did seem pretty good at that. His positioning seems okay, even if his shots aren't spectacular. Very much a 3-on-3 SMG player from what I know. And again, annoying Sebes. Overcut down for quite a long spawn here. Insane's making it called into action. And there's Menace. Kills the backup player. There's actually 2 or 3 down for 10 seconds. And then these Axis have got to make a decision. Do we stay alive? Or do we kill out? And they're taking a bit of damage. Artillery's on Insane's head. He's actually gibbed out. He is gibbed out for full. But all the rest of the ELYSIUM players are picking up frags. Except Sebes. So that's 2 out for like 20 seconds. They've got to take advantage of that. King's maybe picking up 1 or 2 more frags as well. Leku. Let's pick up where he is. I think he was at main, so the revive did come in. 5 seconds or so before the next respawn of the Axis. Push in from Kings is going to be able to pick up quite a few frags, and I think that's on the spawn time. So there's only 4 players alive. They need to get in these Gibbs. Nice revive comes in. Insane's going to be picked up, but another strike comes out. Nice rifle. Trying to clear the mines. I don't think there's any engineers. Just Leku in corner. Taking some pistol shots. But they have got a bit of freedom to push in through main if they want to. Did see 1 or 2 players. Side push as well coming in. The respawn has come in with Axis, and they're just going to lock this down again. This tank stage has been very strong from ELYSIUM. And these sort of standard stages is what's going to be very hard for Kings, especially against big teams who are performing well, individually and as a team. Even with Mercs. ELYSIUM have been playing well as a team. I did watch a bit of Insane's stream. You could see their comms are pretty good. Nice nade from Bulka. Insta-gib, Swanee out for the count. 2 team kills coming in on side. Nice Gibbs, I like that. And he picks up the revivers. Yeah, he got it, he got in the end. Third time is the charm. Nade towards this side area. I do like watching Insane. Very patient there. And he's got a decent shot as well. got a decent shot. 3 frags coming in for Kings, and they're going to plant the barrier as well, but I mean, just over 5 minutes remain. They've got to pretty much roll every stage. It's looking grim. And that was a bad lead. Gizmo might have seen that. He might have seen that. He's going to get sold out by a teammate. And it's going to be actually a 2-man push-up back, as it's going to be the Engineer and Cherry pushing up back. He's going to take shots straight away though. 2-3 players just flanking across. Nice medic from Swanidius. Rifle's going to come out. Menace actually, I think, risking full here. Swanee's going to take quite a bit of damage. Does get out the needle in time, using the body as protection. But the respawners are going to just come in and they're going to clean up on back. And they're going to clean up everywhere. Sepes double frag on main. As Player and Leku both taken down as well. Smoke. Don't see too much smoke in ET. Not as useful. Leo picking up, what, 3-4 frags? 4-5 frags at the Sten. Going ham on in corner. He's going to get taken down. But I do like that Cherry's got medic support now. But I mean, it's going to take a bit of work. This is really basic what they're doing. They need those synchronized pushes. They need an airstrike to cover a certain area, or like push certain players into certain areas. Let's see another smoke come out. It's a nice idea. They should really pick up the tank now. They should really pick up the tank now. They are. Tony's putting it in. And the smoke maybe did cover him a little bit. They have stolen it. They're not going to get held at tank, and that's a bit of a psychological boost. But otherwise, it should be a full hold. Oh, I just had a really bad flashback to a game I played. I can't remember the name of it. And it mattered what objective you got on the map based on someone else. It didn't matter what time you set, because the game was so hard to attack on, because the maps were so long. Bonus points in chat if anyone can remember the game. And you could do all these slides and jumps everywhere. And there were heavies and mediums and light character classes. I mean, on paper it could have been good. But let's not talk about that anymore, as Kings are gonna have to plant this barrier. Nice block by Player if he meant to do that. Plant is gonna come in, but they're all but out of time, I'm pretty sure. He's gonna get popped down. Nice position from Leku. He's gonna get looked at, surely. He isn't. Gets in quite a bit of damage. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna hold the bridge. I'm gonna come from under CP, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna pick up Leo. He's got the Panzer. Maybe something special. Quite a few players have been killed. Oh! He jumped and hit the tree, and then it just all went wrong. I jinxed him. Oh, damn. Tank's going to move on. It might get in position. Insane's going to be able to pick up 3 frags, double artillery frag, and the damage. So a nice defense so far from ELYSIUM. Didn't rely heavily on the first stage. I think once they've defended that long, they can sort of just relax a little bit. They know it can't really be done. Tank's going to get damaged. Oh, it's bugged. Sometimes. Oh no, it got rebuilt again. I don't know. Maybe it was just I couldn't see whether it was damaged or not. It's going to be damaged. And they're going to come in for the rebuild. They might get in position to destroy the bank. They might. They are indeed going to do that. Well, they can't do much more. Might be able to get their hands on the objective. They might be able to get in the back of the truck, but other than that, we are done. Let's pick up Heya. Oh, not in position. Player had no idea. I'm pretty sure Heya killed someone. And look, these guys have no idea he's here. This is just like when teams just don't talk and just don't give calls because either they're just annoyed or they just don't think they need to. That's one thing I noticed with ELYSIUM, actually. Again, I said that when you hear a team play and you hear their comms, And you can see their positioning, you can see how good a player is and how good a team is. ELYSIUM, they lost their game. They got full held on Gold Rush. And in the last 40 seconds, they were still giving calls on positions of players so that their own team didn't get back raped and stuff. So
Objective secured.
I guess it's difference there. There's going to be a little bit of a communication problem as well, but in that team, the Kings team, because they're all going to have to speak English, I assume. Because you've got 3 Belgians, 3 Finns. There's no, the common language, I guess, is going to be English. So let's check. Big frags coming out from Insane. Nearly 5k damage. Nice even damage spread with the ELYSIUM team. Barely 1k damage between them. 26k, 26.5k. Not too much of a difference, but they still got the full hold in. 22 frags for Cherry, 22 frags for Leo. 3.9k damage for Leku. But he had some of the lowest frags.
Surprise, Merlin.
I love it. Oh, I get a donation. I will check that after this game is finished. Thank you very much for the donation. Really appreciate that. I can check that now, actually. We're in the dead time.
Prepare to fight.
Damn. I'll have to check that after. We are kicking things off. And it's going to be Kings on the defense. They have to have a good tank defense. Gold Rush, the most important stages. First and last stage, in my opinion. Like, you can get some really lot of time on the clock on both parts of it. You can get bonus time everywhere else. But if you get rolled over on that first stage, which a lot of teams do in like a minute. Sebhas pushing in semi by himself. I think his medics were afraid of a rifle potential. Bobaka is actually going to be able to pick up 2 frags. Nearly 3. Leku took a lot of damage. But Gizmo's going to get taken down after getting that refrag. But that was really nice from Bobaka. And Insane playing the old medic role. Supporting his engineer on back. He's going to get taken down. Nice work from Tony. Insane decides to kill out. I think he might have been on short spawn. Sebes still alive somehow. Gets 2 frags on that back area. And he just needs to hold his position. Just not... well... not die. Oh, he's still alive. It's him. I was like, it's an Axis player. He needs to get revived here. As the build is coming in. Oh, somehow he doesn't get that build in. And we've seen a lot of teams struggle to get the build in on the tank. Like, a bit of it's timing. The respawn coming in of Axis. Or they get the build in and they just can't get away, or the team damages it. We've seen that quite a few times in the last few Gold Rush matches. And some of them have been telling. Like, in the first minute and a half, someone builds the tank, moves it like a millimeter, and it gets insta-destroyed, and then they don't get it for 8 minutes. That's gotta hurt. Nice from Menace. Not really planned, but hey, it works. It works. Tony's gonna be able to pick up 2 frags on the side. He is gonna get killed out though. He's on short spawn, no problem. So is Leo. But they have taken over side, and Sepes is just going to run straight towards the tank. He has got the support of the medic, but he wasn't next to the tank when he died, and he is going to be out. Swanadius picks up 2 frags on that respawn. Leku out for full. Nice work by Gizmo. Trying to pick up that second frag, not going to come in. 3 players moving towards side now. They have got close a lot of times, ELYSIUM. A little bit of fortune rolling the side of the defense. To be fair, it was the same when Kings were attacking, where an engineer just wouldn't get revived or just wouldn't die next to the tank. Not where he wants to be. Kings! It's going to be a player to get in 3 frags. Nice from Leku. Leku and player just cleaning things up. 5 frags for them. Is this going to happen? Oh, I think they're aware. They're aware of the potential. You've got to love that nade. The frag movie, there's been a few frag movie nades where it just happens. It's just like 3-man, 4-man. It's beautiful. So Cherry not really been called too much into action so far. His mines have been doing some decent work on on main. I'm gonna actually pick up Tony. He's been getting some frags in. Trying to get someone at the ammo packs, I think, there. He spots someone outside. Gonna watch him for a little bit. Nope. I'm going to leave him, and he's going to get a 4-man. Bush coming back though. Nice shit from the... And gets a gib! How has this happened? And gets team killed. Player sold him down the river. But he is going to do a bulk of the damage, get a lot of info for his team. But you're not going to be able to progress fast from this on back area. Menace needs to do something. I've said a couple of times, he hasn't got mega experience on that rifle. Nice work from ELYSIUM. They have taken over corner now. Creeping into that 5-minute mark. That tank. Sebhas has got the engineer support. Build's coming in. And it is going to be Menace to get in the majority of that build. You can't see the build charge or anything like that. Respawn has come in of Kings. And they should be able to clean things up as Tony picks up 3 frags. Including Sebhas, the second engineer. But they know the charge is on that. They know the charge is on that tank. And it's Cherry, I think, to put a mine down at main. So he knows the potential for main push is on. And they're going very aggressive. They just want to hold them back. They don't want that charge to come into play. Let the tank reset itself. Kind of standard at this level. Kind of just telling you exactly what you already know, but hey. Looks like they're going to try and go towards back again. Quite a heavy back push once more. 3 players. Nice shot from Heya. He's going to be able to take down 1. Trying to scope out another player at back. There's going to be someone at barrels. He knows it. It's going to be player. Heya takes him down. There's a lot of frags coming. They should get the build this time. Respawn is coming in. Maybe insta damage. It's the only chance they've got. They did damage it, but it got away. Sebhas somehow got 2 MG kills before he died. Somehow. Gizmo in position and Insane to stop this barrier getting built up. Gizmo's going to push up the hill. Insane's got 4 players to deal with though. Takes down 2. Nice nade. Nice from Insane. Picks up 4 frags. Or 3 frags. I'm not sure. Ran out of ammo. But the build will come in regardless. That's a nice build from Kings. I think they're going to be struggling a little bit. They have to put in a little bit of time on this stage. They have to damage the tank a lot of times as well. We see some teams neglect to get damage in on a tank, and like the best teams, 3-4 times you damage the tank can really slow it down, just frustrate the other team. Charge of the NG becomes an issue. 5 frags for Kings. Without reply. Damage on the tank is going to come in. A couple of players are lacking ammo. Looks like Leku just wants to go aggro. And he's got to fill up now. Three, 4 players pushing down this main road. Not sure what they want to aim at here. Kind of easy to crossfire you, but ELYSIUM are going to be able to pick things up. Menace with a nice double frag with the rifle. I think that's one of the easier rifle shots. And he kind of made it easy for him. Double frag comes out from Cherry. That's a bit of an open plant position. As you do see Tony pick up 2 frags, nearly 3. Plant's going to come in and they're building the tank. Maybe a little bit too early. And is that the old? There was one. Some people will remember. I mean, could plant the dynamite and move the tank over the top of it. That was sneaky. So it does look like the tank will get destroyed. So they're going to have to waste a bit more charge on that. Nice work from Kings. So it's not going to instantly get past the barrier, and this might give them a small opportunity to build it up. Not going to, because they've got no map control here. But they haven't got any engineers. They have not got any engineers, the allied team, so there is still the potential for Kings to move up and get that build. Tony's taken down. That's one engineer gone. Build coming in on the tank now. Nice work from ELYSIUM. Gizmo picking up a couple of frags. Heya in there for support. And he's going to move towards third arch before anyone's ready in position. He's got Menace as well. This could be... Nice rifle from Menace. And another one. That's 2 out for full. We need to get the Gibbs in. Heya's going to abandon this. You see Bobica doing some damage at first arch. He has got Seb Hess for support, but King's dropping like flies. I think Leku, one of the few players left alive, is going to be able to take down one. Instantly goes for the Gib. I think that was a good plan. Especially as it's a medic. He took quite... I didn't see how much damage he took from that. Yeah, nice. Tink. See you later, Gizmo. Headshot takes him down. He needs some support. Pretty badly. All by himself. And the tank is still up. Brutal. Double rifle comes out from Menace. And I've been saying he hasn't got much experience. He's just still hitting some shots. Big 3-man from Menace. Clears out third arch and bank. And he might be able to move in for the grab. I don't think there's anyone left alive here.
Objective taken.
As the rest of his teammates are going to have to just clear the path. He's just going to run straight out. He's taking a lot of shots. The objective has been picked up. Bobica's taking it under the bridge. He's taking shots as well. Dropped it first arch. Insane taken down. The strike might take care of it. But it is going to be Cherry to secure the objective. And damaging the tank with that strike as well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe that's what he was meaning to do. But he's going to kill his teammates with that strike. Leku getting this revive. They're playing pretty defensive here in the bank. Nice shot though. No backup for Gizmo. 4 frags going the way of Kings. Nice shooting from Cherry. He's quite an underrated aimer just because on an SMG engineer, as much as I think he's an aiming SMG engineer, he's just good all round. Seems to play his position very well, or his class very well, should I say, and play positionally very well. Oh, not this time, Menace. They have set up at bank again, but I want to see a bit more aggressive play here at third. They're going to try and take control of arches. I don't like that double bank play, because the second someone at third dies, you have to go so ultra defensive. Big push across the courtyard. Tony picks up 2 frags, this time with the MP40. Revives will start coming in. Nice shooting from player. He's going to get a bundle of headshots as they push towards these barrels. Leku, no ammo. He's going to do what he can with that Luger. Just even if he gets in 1 or 2 hits, it can support his teammates. But the revives still coming in at those barrels, and they're running out of ammo, and he push out on that respawn. But the same thing is going to happen with ELYSIUM now. They're going to run into the same issues. They're going to be in position, but low on ammo. Seb has caught out. He is going to get taken down. As Kings look to recover the objective. Insane has got it in his hands. Headshot comes out with the pistol. And that's Menace's rifle. Nice support work from Menace. And it does look like Insane's going to be able to get away. Taking a lot of damage. He's going to go up long. And he does manage to make it away. Going for the ammo packs. Respawn coming in of Kings. And they're frantically trying to find the objective. I think maybe there's 1-4 for the Kings players. But at least they're here at truck. I think it's time is numbered, as you do see. Insane, time is numbered. Yeah, I'm tired. The build may be coming in at this barrier, but it's going to be like four engineers. But Menace picks up 3 of them, and that is going to be a time broken. It's going to be all 6 players for Kings. They went all out for that build, and if they would have built that, maybe the potential was there. But that is going to be a time broken. It's going to be a 2-0 lead, and that means that Kings choose the map. Nice gib from Bobica with the Panzer. The player died mid-shot. Gizmo's artillery does get a kill in. I did see him put that down. 3 frags come in for him on that respawn. This is just padding the stats a little bit as Menace is going to try and close in for another frag. Not going to happen. Cleaned up by here. So we are going to have a 2-0 lead. I will update the scores on the screen. I'll show you the stats in the meantime. So we do have a 2-0 lead. Looking at the stats, 54 frags coming out from Insane. 7.9k damage from Heya and Insane. 8.1 from Menace. I mean, 59 frags as well. I completely missed that. Hats off to him. Hats off to him. I'm not giving him shit. I'm just saying it's gonna be hard, and he's showing that he's up for the fight. Looking across the other team, 46 frags for Cherry, 8.4k damage, 7.5k for Leku. 7k for Tony. I mean, the damage difference isn't too bad. Frag difference is a bit of a problem. Gibbs are nice for both teams. I think they're both pretty up for it. But there was a kind of obvious difference in the teams, not in the players, because every time I spec'd every individual player of Kings, they were all hitting shots. They were all doing some nice work. But as a team and how they moved as a team, like you saw, Cherry was always backed up by a medic, which is nice. But that's like, as much as that's basic, people still mess that up a lot.
Let's go.
But the Kings did that well, for the majority of the time. But ELYSIUM did that as well, but they also had like another medic, or another 2 medics, or like another push from another side. So it was like that, just that extra add-on with the pushes just makes it a much nicer. But that's, like I said before, it's just a bit more synergy, a bit more experience as a team. So we are going to see Kings on the defense here at Radar, and this is their map choice, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting because Radar is one of the harder maps for team play, in my opinion. Like, you have to have a team that late airstrike comes out from player, but it's going to be able to pick up one. Radar was always that map where you had to have good strats. You've got to have a good plan. I mean, there is the default way of playing, but everyone has to be comfortable in their position. Tony's maybe going to go for that sneaky defuse. Pushes out, medic's there. And I don't see any players in position to stop this. Nice work from Tony and his medic friend. I'm not sure who that was. There's going to be a diffuser inside, and that's just going to slow them down. And when you've got a really nice high-level rifle like Tony, it's really important. Nice little jump from Leo. He's going to get that nice perch spot, but they're going to be moving towards main. They've got their hands on a suit as well. So if they manage to get there without this guy getting nabbed, Medic's leading the charge. I'm not sure about that one. He is going to get taken down. Brilliant work from Cherry. He's going to just shut that push down. 3 frags on main. Gizmo, Sebes, and Menace all just taken apart. I'm not sure about the Medic leading the way there, though. I think he was just too... taking team damage. I was like, is he gonna get this? Nope. King's going very aggressive on the first spawn. Spawn killing on this spawn is not usual. And there's going to be an artillery on side as well for the next respawn. Is that going to be able to pick up any frags? I think that's a bit too late. Or it might not be. No, it is. 5 or 6 players moving towards this side area. It did spot out Leo's position this time. He's probably giving himself away too much. Are they going to be able to get the plant and secure it this time? But this is the game. This is the sort of thing I like to see. I want to see these 4 teams going at each other. Tony stood up there. He's going to get taken down. And that was Menace just clearing the mine slowly so he could stop and defuse it if needed. Plant's going to go down. Whereas his other teammates respawning. Let's pick up someone in defense. A bit frantic. The attack has had all the cards. However, when they blow CP, it's going to be all Axis. It's going to be very hard to break that down. Cherry. I need to pick this guy up. He's hitting some shots. He's hitting some shots. I said he's not really known for being an aimer. Yeah, okay, Merlin. Of course he is known for being an aimer, but I mean, the rest of his game is strong enough that he just isn't really looked at as much. I'd say the same for someone like Ross, who used to play with Cherry. A lot of people just ignored the fact that he could shoot because of the rest of his game. But yeah, it's going to be ELYSIUM to take over CP. I was like, oh, the CP defense is going to be really important for the Axis, and they just don't even have one. Thanks. And it is going to be important for the allies, because if they don't have a build, if they don't have a defense, then that first stage where they were just so messed around with the diffuses and getting shut down in spawn almost gets cancelled out. I mean, if you can pick up side build and build CP in 4 minutes, I think a lot of teams would be fairly happy with that. If you can get onto the main objectives like East and West within the first, within 8 minutes, with 8 minutes remaining, sorry, you'd be fairly happy with that. Fairly happy. Goldfish mine goes down. Oh, unlucky with the nades. Artillery is in position though. In the flashbacks of a cop frag movie, this player is sat on the roof. ELYSIUM players are starting to move in for those east parts. Bit of covering fire there from the hill. Respawner's going to come in. And I've got one player to do it in that up top position. That's got to be Swanidius. It's got to be. It's got to be Swanidius. This is Swanidius' position. Yes. Of course it's Swanidius. Picks up 4 frags. 5. I hate you, sir. As he's going to be shooting long range as well towards the hill. Getting a bundle of shots on those guys. And they're still not taking him down. He's just still getting frags in. And he's not even a medic. He can't heal himself. So why aren't you killing him? God, he's so annoying. I'm only joking, it's nice. I like this. Picks up a massive spree. This is like 7 frag spree from Swanee. And as a field op, with the gun, and they know where he is. They are going to be able to pick up this objective though. Headshot comes out, he is going to get taken down. I think maybe on a reasonably long spawn. No, it was only 10 seconds. I thought they were going to get their hands on East. They are. It's going to be Menace. He's going to be able to get away. No rifle. If drop that, kind of standard. They don't normally have a rifle on this stage. I'm going to pick up Menace. Might have someone sneaky to deal with. Have they got anyone sneaky to deal with? We can see, because we can see names. Doesn't look like it. Should be home free. Kings in the meantime are going to pick up the other 3 players in frags. Revive has come down. We're going to have to try this main push. Nice artillery attempt just to slow things down or getting some freebie frags. Now the objective is West. Can they... Oh, he gave it away. He showed himself. But they didn't call it. They didn't call that it was there. The comms of the Kings team is really bad. The comms is really bad. They either don't call things the same thing, and this can be a language thing. You know? Like when people come fake, if I said that to you and you're an ET player, you know what I'm talking about. However, if you've never really played competitive ET, you might not know what fake is. So maybe I've got to be aware of it. Fake is where those guys are just shooting from. Where this guy's looking at. Just FYI. It's because it's a radar, just like these. But it's not the objective. And then there's second fake, sometimes what people call it, or fake. Or the fake that no one ever goes to, all the way back here. Which sometimes some people do camp at. Like an allied can get there and it's really can be annoying. So you've got to have call-outs for every position. But if you're used to calling out in Belgian or Finnish, sometimes just what it's called can be different. So you could say like, I don't know, ostrich, and then everyone doesn't know what you're talking about. So Leo has managed to get around the back of these guys. He's not going to get the Gibson. ELYSIUM trying to take over that back spawn as I was just going on a bit of a rant. 3 players at the back of West. And this is called back west because those are west pots. And Leo is still there, and he does move in for the kill. Takes down 2 players. There's only a field up remaining, and it is just insane. And he's giving his. Did Leo just peek? He just peeked in and then shot and didn't have any bullets. He was like, click. That isn't how it's done, sir. They're going to move in on this spawn, and that's another way to play it. I love it. A lot of players move in on the spawn, on a short spawn, just to clear it for their spawning in teammates. Leku and Leo look like they're the 2. Oh no, it's actually Leku who's the field ups at pots. Leo's taken down for a fairly long spawn. As player's going to be taken out as well. The Belgians losing out on this back spawn. No revive coming in for player, I don't think. I don't think anyone's going to risk moving across, but they are aware that the back spawn is a problem now. Now, will Kings spawn here? They do. They risked it. Can be sometimes pretty hard to get into a nice position. That should have been insane. Isn't going to be able to pick up any frags though. So one's moving up into the trenches. Oh, Gizmo could have taken him by surprise there, but I think it was Leo on the balcony saving his team. That's Artie at the back of West. This is a really pretty solid defense from Kings. They're being put under a lot of pressure. This isn't easy. They're pretty much all constantly shooting, which is really nice. So we do see a couple of the ELYSIUM players just moving down main road, maybe going to go for that boost, because they're playing so defensive on the parts, looking towards back of West. There is a bit of a space to move in on that defense. No one is going to move in on it. Fake is still is open. There is a Swanee on it. Swanee gets the frag. One player pushing through main. Nice shot from Swanidius. And this is really solid from Kings. Nice map choice for them. I was kind of questioning it at the beginning, but it seems to have worked out. I did say though before, ELYSIUM, they're not the best on this map. It just doesn't seem to click for them. And that can happen. It can just happen. Where will we go after this? Although if they double full hold, I think that's it over still. And it would be ELYSIUM to move on. Menace respawning in. It's Gizmo on the mobile. So they might have a bit of an opportunity here. Did that strike bounce back? It didn't. And that should be 1 or 2 gibbed and killed. It is going to be 1. And I think maybe a gib on this long player over here. Objective has been picked up. Totally double frag just to shut that down. But Menace moving in with the revives as the respawning axis come in. No, there is a goldfish mine, and he's going to find it. He's going to find it. Sebes. He should know better because he lays that egg every time. As the objective is not going to get away. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's somewhere. Where is it? It's there. It's in the hole. That's actually pretty nasty. They don't know where it is. Maybe the Axis do. The allies might not. 30 seconds remain, and this is a really solid defense from Kings. Well deserved, and this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what this team was made of. Their comms needs to be a bit better. Finnish players do have this kind of reputation to not have the best comms. This is a well known. I remember being behind a very famous Finnish team at a LAN event and just listening to them, and they just did not talk. And it was by no surprise they underperformed at that event. Maybe it was just at the event they didn't talk. I think it was VAE, I'm not sure. They just really didn't do too well. Let's look at the stats. Full holds. So the stats don't matter too much, but 20 frags coming out from Leo and Leku. Leo playing that back position. Leku playing on the pots. Both heavy action positions. 4.3k damage coming out from Leku, and you've got to consider Kings didn't have a CP defense, so they defended the pots for 8 minutes, which isn't too bad. Their first stage was very good. Well, I've always said this on most maps, your first and last stage are going to be quite heavily practiced, just because you're going to practice your first stage a lot because you play it a lot, and the last stage is like it's very important that you have a decent last stage on pretty much every map. That's why a lot of players don't like Adlanest, because there isn't much in the way of stages. Looking across the other team, 18 frags from Heya. Been playing pretty well. 4.1k damage coming out from him. So it is going to be the second half of the map, which is going to determine what happens next. If Elysium full hold, it will be 3-1 victory. And if Kings set a time, any time, as long as it's within the first, 11 minutes 59 seconds,
Prepare to
then
fight.
they will draw things up, and we will go to a decider map. I'll be checking chat and that donation after this game's finished. Don't you worry. I don't normally check chat while I'm streaming. I know some casters love to do that. I prefer to just stick with the game and be friendly in between games. So I like to roll. Panzer does come out pretty early. Was that warm up? I don't think so. As Elysium have got control at this side area. Gizmo's just got the freedom to push across, and he's going to be able to shoot 4 players in the back. Has to kill out. Artillery, they just roll past that artillery. 4 players. Heya's going to get some spam shots through the trees. Just trying to get some damage in. Insane gets taken down. Leo's just going to hold it off for his teammates as the plant on side is probably going to come in. Double frag for him, in fact. And then we're going to try and slow things down at this side area. I don't think they're going to get in the defuse. Nice nade up. Rifle comes out from Menace. That's 1 down. No revive's going to come in for him. And Tony needs to be aware of this. He needs to be aware of the potential. Oh! The timing. So close. They could still move in for the defuse here. I don't think he wants to risk it. Because if you move in for that defuse, it's fine. But you have to get it, basically. Because if you don't, you leave CP open. And this is very different to what we saw before.
Shot.
Interesting.
Dynamite planted.
Completely what has gone on there. Menace, I've got no idea why he bounced out. And then that headshot from Heya. Nice reaction shot, but no. Don't want to see that. Artillery's going to cover it for his teammates move towards the CP. Main's going to be the main issue. Flag still in control of Elysium. Plant has gone down, but most of the players for Elysium have spawned back now, so they're going to give up that flag. Main has blown anyway, so automatically in the hands of the allies. 4 players moving on towards side. Couple of pot shots with the Sten, trying to get some damage in. Nice artillery. It's going to force the players over it, and it's going to be the Pouncer just to come in. He does manage to pick up 1, and that is the rifle, and that is quite important. That is quite important. That is the rifle out for not too long, but this next push is going to be rifleless. So it's going to be very important that he gets some damage in here. Heya's going to get taken down. Nice revive comes in by Bobica. Bobica has to stay down. He needs to get in the crossfire. He needs to get in the damage. I think that's Menace. He's actually insane to rotate across from main. Menace is bouncing in behind him. I love the way he just knows he's coming. Maybe got the call, but trying to pick him up. Here comes Menace. Rifle comes in. He actually gets taken down. And I think the Gibbs are going to come in. Panzer comes out. Insane and Bobica taken down, and that's it completely cleared out. King's taking down CP. Well, actually the revive. How did they get the revives in? I've got no idea how Menace got revived there. As we have got someone stuck in CP. It was lucky. Build's going to come in. Tony's going to get that CP build. So forward spawn's going to be in the hands of the allies on the next free spawn. They'll probably put a little bit of pressure on towards main. Nice double frag at main. Triple frag from Sebes. He's going to get that fully mined up. He actually doesn't. He gets taken down. He's actually taken down on a 25-second spawn. So that's problematic for the Elysium team. They have got a heavy setup here at East. 3 players at least. Nice shooting here from Gizmo. Like the tracking. Gonna move across. He's gonna take down Leku, surely. It's advantage Gizmo. He should have this. He's got support anyway. I think Leku heard the bouncing. I think the teammate that Gizmo killed may have given him a call. I don't think he was gibbed out. Gizmo just it's almost Squiz-esque. He's just moving around, shooting everybody. Strike comes over the top. Winghaven airstrike. Move up the back. It's going to be player to get away with the objective. He doesn't even have his packs out. I'm not even worried. Going to try and pick him up. He's going to get away with the objective. See if anyone's in in the way. He's not waiting for an escort. Risky play. Because their main defense was not pressured. And Sepes is picking up frags. West parts actually did get grabbed in the meantime, so that's going to just freak out the ELYSIUM team. They're not going to even try to go for this. Respawn comes in at main. It's going to be Tony. Just to escort his buddy. Buddy old pal. Well, he made a little work of that one. Pretty sure you don't even have to look at it, you just bounce past it. But anyway. Tony's just freely moving down main road. As I don't see their names above their heads. I don't know why I didn't see the name above his head. As Menace should be aware there's a team, an enemy should I say here. Got 2 enemies to deal with. And it's going to be Menace to get taken down. Nice strike on the parts. Maybe a kill coming in here. Gizmo just got out of the blast radius. Moving towards the parts. Well, I don't know what Free Camera's doing there. As it is going to be, I think that's player to get away with the objective. He has got his packs out this time. He knows it's panic stations. As they're not going to be able to get away with his parts. Nice revives actually from player. And this is a brilliant revive train. I love to see it. As you are going to see Leku getting away with the parts. He gets boosted in the end. And I'm going to try and pick him up. It doesn't just pick him up. Here we go. They're going to be at the truck already. Really nice revive work, especially from player because he had to get those revives while he's getting shot, and that's much harder said than done. Wait, ignore what I just said. It's much harder done than said. Oh, nice escort, very nice escort from Tony. He'd be one of them high class hookers. Okay, that's a bad joke there. So. I'm getting tired, so it's just the bad comedy is going to start coming out. As Leku's going to start moving towards main. Yo, he heard the footstep behind him. A very loud Axis player. He's not going to move out. I'm going to check out what the Axis are doing at truck. How well set up are they? Not very well at all. They're very far back. Artilleries are being called upon, and it's actually Tony's artillery, and I think he's cleared it out, and it is going to be the second map going King's Way, and that was Cherry on the rifle at the end. Interesting. Hey, picking up 29 frags, 6.5k damage, but going across to the team that won. Again, we saw this when we just had a sneak peek of them on supply against Oxid. They have such a nice even spread of frags. Someone always lacks behind, because there's always one player that has to play a little bit more supportive, and player was playing... Like, he did both docks runs, so he's going to be, you know, in the focus of the enemy a little bit less. But I really like that. Very even, though. Very even. Frags, 20. Gibbs, 4-5. Damage, only 4k. And King's obviously defended for a little bit longer, so I like it. I like it. I'm going to update the scores. And we are going to move across to supply. Because this is, I mean, how long have I been streaming? Nearly 3.5 hours. To go from nothing to a long stream is very hard.
Fight.
I'm going to get in there kind of delirious. So I've got the defense coming of ELYSIUM. Player struggling with the ammo pack. Nice headshots from Leku. It's going to be the field up on middle taking quite a bit of damage. Have they got a Panzer? They do have a soldier. It's going to be Cherry. And it is going to come out. Nice try. Nice try. I can see what he was doing. He was trying to get the Panzer shot on top of the field up on middle so the medic would get killed as he came for the revive. It's a nice idea. Doesn't work. Insane's going to do some nice work on middle though. Just to clean things up. But they are going to go for the flag. Gizmo on the Luger. Quite a few Luger frags coming out there. So they had quite a long spawn on that first spawn. Or the second spawn, I guess. Oh, Sebes struggling. King's going to be able to pick up 3 frags, and ELYSIUM having to go a bit defensive again. They're already just going up to the flag. I'm going to see ELYSIUM just start running up to the flag. Because they're just aware. Look at Tony. I always love that you couldn't shoot through those grates. Just like, hello. Nice nade. Not going to be able to take Tony down. Get a bit of damage off. Unlucky. Sebes gets the kill in. Going to be needing some heals. Pick up the rifle Menace. We haven't given him And we're giving a bit of credit. We haven't given him too much action time. He's on the rifle stairs here. Tries to get a pre-shot off on the tunnel. He's actually going to blow a teammate's mine. Not what he wanted to do. Sepes's other mine's going to take care of Swanidius, but that mine on the edge is very important. It can sometimes shut down an entire push if it goes off nicely. It's going to see Sepes push out. It's actually just going to run straight across that mine. Actually gets taken down by Leo's Panzer. And that's a couple of players out for 10 seconds. But the respawn is a few seconds away from Kings. Nice artillery to cover the push. Just going to charge down. Not going to be able to pick up any frags. You're going to see player with a nade in his hands. Oh, he dodged around. If he would have done that short, it would have been really nice work with the rifle. He gets pushed towards the tunnel. Player just everywhere. Oh, I think he got a headshot on his teammate. And team damage in ET compared to other games is very punishing because it's 100% damage, whereas other games you might get like 30% damage, which I've never understood. Flag was nearly in the hands of the allies, but I think the Axis literally respawned on his face. But the plant has gone down. As Cherry's just going to slow them down for a couple of seconds. I'm not sure if they have a Panzer. They have got a rifle, and they have got a Panzer. Oh, Swanee. Oh, I love it. Rifle's going to... Oh, it's not going to happen. Tony with triple frag, but it's a really nice defuse. Really well worked by the ELYSIUM team, but maybe another build coming in. Gizmo's going to be able to pick up two. Nice rifle comes out from Menace, but instant reply from Tony. Picks up a double frag, but the replant has gone down. But this time, the respawn is coming in for Kings. It's going to be a real race. It's actually going to be Kings to get into position. Nice rifle comes out from Tony. I'll spec him this time. I don't think he's got the charge. He's waiting. And it's going to be Swanee with a double frag. Is there another engineer? Nice work. Tony and Swanee just... It's the Tony and Swanee show. Look at all those frags. Panzer, recharge. I think he was just waiting for the charge to come in. They're going to be able to move on to the next stage. Just a little bit longer than what you would hope. 4 minutes.
Dynamite planted.
It's nice for the defense. Gives them a bit of leeway on this second stage, which can be a little bit of a lottery. Like, you can sometimes pick up a lot of time here at CP. Lots and lots. Panzer. Unlucky. Lots of frags on the crossroad. Gizmo with 2. We don't give Gizmo too much credit these days. But he does. He picks up frags basically on every push. And that's how he ends up with like 30-40 frags at the end of the game. Bobica trying to go across for that revive. Maybe going to get taken down. He is. By his former teammate, Tony. And that's going to be a bit of freedom to move across. Nice strike CP from the Allied team. Maybe an artillery on it as well. Deep Axis artillery, but they're going to be able to make it past. As the CP is going to be destroyed. And Tony might have the charge to build this up. So forward spawn maybe locked down for the attacking team. I don't think he had charge. He did not. He's still there. He's still there somewhere. Where is he? Taken down. Bobica gets that revenge frag in. But they're maybe going to go for this main plant. Player with the charge. Gizmo in position. Brilliant double frag. Objective play. Supremo. Not sure about that airstrike from Leo. If that gets any frags, I'd be very surprised. What is going on with that? I think was that here? Yeah, it must have been over here. Everyone could see that smoke. It really shouldn't have got any frags. Again, a bit too quick on that dynamite drop. It's going to work out in the end. Cherry's going to be able to finish that off, and they've caught up some time. They're sort of on course. Double frag comes out again from Leo. Another support double frag. Baited in the doorway. Sometimes works. Nice shooting from Gizmo. Nice double frag again. Again, like I said, Gizmo doesn't get these like 5-6 mans too often, but he gets the 2 mans. That's very important frags as well sometimes.
They have breached the high wall.
shooting from here. So a bit of damage on towards that ace guy. Teammate's going to finish him off. Regardless, short spawn, no problems. Let's pick up someone on the attack. Got a player. Truck is slowly moving in towards main. Going to give him a bit of cover on the push. Another strike over. Team kill this time. Oh, Tony caught out. Tony on a long spawn. Bobica with a triple frag. A lot of back shooting there. It still counts. That last frag being the most important, of course. Tony getting taken out for full. But they're going to be able to move on to the truck, and there's no one in position at west. They gave up the full west defense. And that's where sometimes killing out is not beneficial. Swan Idios is by himself. Nice shot from Bobica. He's going to get another double frag. He didn't have much time to shoot Swanee there. Really short work of him. So that's taken a little bit by surprise. I think someone came through the door and he just opened it up for them. Nice work from Aya. 1, 2, and make that 3. Luger frag to finish things off. And he needs to just hold his position here. Especially on the next spawn. Because that's when it all syncs up again. Oh, nice nade over the top. Leo gonna get taken by surprise. He has got a Panzer. Dance of death. You got a nade in your hand. Don't care. I'm gonna die. Just gonna take you with me. He's not gonna be able to get that to work. This is where the respawn of Kings. They've got a lot of freedom to move in if they just go aggressive. Really, really nice play from Insane. Just by himself, slow down the entire allied team. Just not allow them to bounce in. Just the fear factor. Yeah, trying to put on some pressure at west. Bobica's going to get frags there. Revives will come in. And the plant. Heya and Bobica got west on lockdown. They're both shooting very well. Heya gets taken down. Maybe a defuse. Oh, he's going to get revived. Should get revived. Wait. Oh, Bobica killed out. Okay. So no defuse coming in on west. So should be pretty much just truck now, guys. But they've been slowed down so much. 6 minutes remaining. Not a lot of time. And this is the decider map. And I am hearing we may not have the final today, which is disappointing. We might have it tomorrow. Hopefully. I hope we just got to all be friends in the community, guys. Thumbs up and smiles. But like, just let's try and play games though. Even if it's not on the day. One day cup's always a problem if you start late. I think 19 CT is quite late to start a one day cup in 6-on-6. Especially if you play best of 3. Especially if you play best of 3. So it does look like ELYSIUM are gonna lock this one down. 5 minutes remain. Kings have the time. I don't think they have the truck in position. They do. So they're getting there, and they're getting the frags. And I think they've got a little bit of time to just move up. Or if they haven't, players just freely just dancing around. Maybe there's someone upstairs. I want to see if there's a hero. No heroes. Everybody's dead. Maybe someone's going to spawn in at back. Let's see. Shoot my face with a Panzer. Not going to happen. So they have got the time to set a time, and that would be important. I think we want a time here. No matter who you're a fan of. We all want to go bed. Nice shot from Sevhes. Leo's just taking out the game. He was in East Tower. Not going to be there anymore. Nice work from Menace. A lot of frags going ELYSIUM's way. No truck escort just yet from the Kings team. Pushes coming in. 2 frags. Nice from Tony. He's up top. He was doing that from the middle window. They might have the info that this guy's here. Hey, still surprises them. It's on a long spawn. Needs to be aware. He's going to get grenaded. Truck is actually getting escorted right now. And Bobica is not reacting. That was pretty funny. 3-4 players pushing in towards the back of the truck. Bobica's getting a lot of damage in. But everybody's on pistols. Everybody. Leo gets a double frag to finish things off with the last of his ammo. Gets taken down himself. We'll just watch Tony. You can hear some footsteps. That was the strangest rifle I've ever seen. I think he missed, but still killed somebody. Only Tony. Oh, he's taken down. Artillery's going to sort him out. But they are going to set a time, it looks like. That's not too bad. And it's not going to be a great time. Over 12 minutes is pretty much the defense being a little bit happier. 3 frags going away a player. I'm not sure where he was positioned. He was behind them. Gets that 4th frag in. Pistol whip's insane in the window. Not much health. Artillery's not going to be able to pick up any frags, unfortunately. And this is going to be about a 12.5 minute time. Which is, like I said, a little bit more towards the defense being happy, but you can still defend, you can still get the win with that sort of time. Any time set's good. Pick up the stats. 28 frags coming out from Bobica. 5.3k damage from Insane. Bobica was really doing some really nice stuff. Insane, of course, on top 29. Heya as well. Those two, Bobica and Heya, were doing some really nice work on West. They slowed that down like multiple times. Getting triple frags apiece. Worked really nicely. Looking across to the other team, we have Leku struggling just on the frags. He does seem to struggle on the frags, but his damage is always decent, like compared to the rest of his team. So, not sure what that's about. Maybe he's just a support player. I'm not really sure what he'd class himself as. But in terms of damage, he's fine. 4k damage coming in the way of Tony and 25 frags, kind of standard. The big man rifle, but Leo on the support fires does pick up 20 frags and 3.5k damage, but it's a big ass. 12.5 minutes. ELYSIUM are very strong on the attack of supply. At least they can be, especially with their full lineup. They can be very strong. Just very much like overwhelm you when they're in full gear. They're missing Yera as much as I think Menace has done an amazing job on the rifle. Yera is still next level. Really nice rifle comes out from Tony. But there should be a revive there. Did see the body. Maybe it got gibbed on the fall. No, it actually did get revived. Don't know if they've got a Panzer. Doesn't look like it. They've gone Panzerless. Lots of artilleries everywhere. Double artillery hits at the same time sounds pretty amazing, it has to be said. A really slow start from ELYSIUM. They didn't play with the Panzer. Oh, they have got a Panzer. I think that was a second spawn Panzer. Aggressive play. Gibbs going to come in. Team Gibbs, unfortunately. 2 players dying in this low area at the same time. Going to get revived. Nice work. Who's the pop on middle? Leo. Of course it is. Of course it is. These are full. Nice work from Menace. Oh, the artillery's from Leo. Perfectly timed. Panzer's going to come in. Huge Panzer. I think that's 2 frags and a gib on that middle area. Sorry, on lower. And they are going to completely overwhelm this lower area. No engineer SMG. Sebes is going to arrive late to the show. He's actually not even going to go for the plant. They're just bounding towards the flag. He should have gone for that plant. The respawn just came in. Why didn't he plant? Maybe he didn't have charge. I don't know. I don't think he dropped his dynamite before. Another player out for quite a long spawn. The Kings players need to be a bit more hot on not getting falls. Looping nades going everywhere. Picking up bundles of frags. Full respawn coming in for the allied team. I'm going to see some mines go down. Team kill comes in. Short spawn, no problems. But the grouping here on middle. Oh, need to be very careful. What are these team kills? Tony New is there. Don't need much of a chance to get that frag in. Yeah, he's not going to let them mines go down. That was nice work from Bobica. Short spawn, get that engineer out. Don't let the mines go down on cave. Like I said, you can have quite a lot of control on the push, and then suddenly you just get to that edge, and then it just like either kills a lot of you or just puts in so much damage that the lowest guys don't have to do much. I think that was Menace just bouncing in, getting a free nade kill. Players go all to do now. Let's take down one, and there's that mine doing the work. Kind of got a player out of a jam. Tony with a double frag on that upper area as well. I think that was a mine at the push forwards on that rock. And that is an annoying mine as well, just here. Because again, your whole team can get this far, take down the guys on middle, and you think you're free, home free, and then that mine just snaps you. There are some really nice covering mines on this map. And if you give the defensive team the opportunity to get into that position and put it down, then yeah. Nice line up from Menace. Not sure if I actually managed to make it in. He's doing some nice shots. Panzer did come out. What was that? Oh my god! Sebes was in the corner at the back and Robert panzered him. I'm just done on that. I'm done. There was so many enemies around. You just went for the blind shot. I don't know. Nice try from Bobaka. But this is Kings. I said they're very, very strong in the attack, ELYSIUM. The Kings are looking... I mean, they're a very experienced team. They've got some really good players. They're not experienced together as much, but when you know what you're doing, and I think they've got key roles. Like they've got Cherry, they've got Tony. What the hell happened there? Tony looked like he no-clipped. But they've got Tony on the rifle, Cherry on the SMG engineer. They've got Leo who's a field up. So they've got key roles, and they've got 3 mechs. So their team is quite nicely balanced. So in terms of like comfort roles and comfort positions, they're going to be okay. They've got to get their comms up though. Nice grenade, not going to be able to pick up anyone. They should know he's there. He is going to get taken down. So many kills going King's way. I'm going to try and pick up Leo. It's actually hard to keep track of the King's frags because their names are all black. It's just a blur. Where's Leo? Is Leo out? Seems that way. 7 minutes remain. Still doable because they gave themselves so much time with that really nice defense. 12.5 minutes. Still doable. Nice grenade. Insta-Gibbs. Menace. Panzer and grenade's going to come in that low area. Maybe a stream of allied players going to bounce down. Nice shot from Bobaka as more players going to move in. And it's going to be Swanee just diving up for the flag. And they're going to lose it. They're going to lose the flag. But no respawning for the allies. And that's a really nice first stage for the Kings team. You have to say that. That was 6 minutes and 6.5 after the blow. So that's not too bad considering their attack. 12.5 minutes was pretty bad. Let's see how well they set up at CP.
Yes.
So yeah, he's still. You see that? I think Cherry was telling him where to put the mines. It's pretty funny. And I like those mines. I like these mines because these mines actually save you in a situation. The aggressive mines up here, sure they get frags, but they're not saving you. Whereas these, on a big push, where there's like 2 players alive, these mines could do some work on a big push. And they could hold it, they could save you. And you can retake control at CP. So they're going to wait for the upper plant to blow. RT's on the road, it's a bit early. And team kills are going to come in. They're actually going to start putting a little bit of pressure. Oh, the big artillery, the blast on the upper area. Manages to take down 2. CP is under a bit of pressure. No, I don't think there's another artillery. Strike. I'm not a fan. But it's going to be big. It is going to be able to pick up 2, well, 1 and 2 frags with the MP40. So not too much of a problem. Another RT comes down. I like that, Leo. He's not gonna panic. I think that was a bit of a panic strike from Cherry. I don't blame him. The artillery's not really going to get any frags by the looks of it. He is actually going to be able to get one. This is just like the impatience. You just can't wait for it because you know you're going to be full spawn if you wait too long. Then here comes the push. The mines aren't really going to do anything just yet. And then there we go. Menace taken down. Maybe Insane's going to get taken down going for him. There are mines still on the corner. ELYSIUM have got 2 players at CP, and there we go again. I mean, they could have got Gizmo as well, and that's why I like those mines. If they would have had access players in position, that's a lot of damage players. I like it. I like it. It's a nice idea, but they are going to lose CP regardless. Mine's set up now at Cave. They only have to defend for 4 more minutes. Yes, they're probably like 2.5. Nice stench shooting from Insane, but they need to get this plant down on main. And this would actually be pretty funny. Kings get through to the final because it'd be the only 2 teams that use their full land lineups that would get to the final. And of course, Kings having to forfeit their first game because they didn't have enough players for their. They wouldn't be able to play so early. Well, I say early. 19 CET, 7 o'clock. Is that a fail plant? I don't know. Yeah, I think it was. I think that was a fail plant. There is a field up in Cave. No medic support, and the nade's gonna come out from Tony as well. Goes from bad to worse, and that's gonna kill. That's gonna kill them.
Dynamite planted.
Okay, that could have been really funny. It's insane to blow himself to pieces, but that could have been really funny. Nice rifle from Menace. Does pick it up, 1 frag and a second engineer, but we should see a defuse coming in, as you do see Cherry moving in for the kill. And it's going to be a defuse, and I think that's going to be a map. It's going to be very hard. Support fire came out from Leo. He does only pick up 1. Interesting nade from Tony. I thought he was going to kill his teammate there. Plant down on east. Oh, missed it. They need to go for this main plant. They don't need east. Nice shooting from Sebas. Mid-air tracking. Plant will go down on main here, but I'm pretty sure they don't have enough time. Because this takes 30 seconds. I mean, they need to be up top building and press the button almost instantly. I don't think they've got enough time. This is. Merlin still doesn't know all the timings. Like how long it takes the truck to get round. Because I always mix them up. I always like think of Gold Rush when I mean supply, and everything's 1 minute 24. I don't even want to talk. But I'd say well played for Kings. Well deserved, because they came back from a 0-2 scoreline. Big triple artillery from Cherry on the truck, and they had to push through to try and get this truck moving. That is going to be it. They're going to go quite aggressive now, I'd have thought. That is definitely GG. There's not even time to get the truck round, let alone build the gold, build the controls and get the gold in the back of the truck. Running rampant at main. ELYSIUM going to finish 3rd in this Invitational. I guess most people on paper would probably say Oxid and ELYSIUM, 2 of the stronger teams. So, I mean, all of the teams are strong. That's the thing, the 4-team Invitational. But Kings knocking both of those teams out. I know they didn't have their full lineups, and that will be something that, I mean, psychologically, as a team, if you don't have your full lineup and you lose, you can just say, "Don't worry, boys, we haven't got our full lineup." Whereas Kings and TSB didn't really have too much of an excuse, and they didn't really need one. Neither team have actually lost the game. Kings, like I said, only forfeited their first game. They've won their next 2. I'm just going to get clarification after this is finished if we're going to have the final. I'm pretty sure we're not, from what the Polish guys were saying in chat. I did only have a quick look. Oh yeah, patterns are from Cherry, rubbing some salt into the wound. Rifle on main. It's going to be quite a lot of frags for Cherry and Tony. Those 2 going pretty mad on these last couple of stages. Oh, Tony just wants to take it down. And that's it. Let's have a look at the scores. 53 frags for Tony, 8k damage. Cherry 43. Very, very nice. Looking across the other team, 46 for Insane, 44 for Heya, 47 for Bobica. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Very, very even damage. Outfragged. The Gibbs are always a problem for me. But yeah, I mean, ELYSIUM, that's how ELYSIUM are. They're normally much better on attack. But Kings, I have to say that their defense was very, very strong, and they're going to win 4-2 after going down 0-2 or 2-0, however you want to say it. They're going to make a nice little comeback and pick up the 4-2 victory. This, of course, was the lower bracket final.